Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we'll talk about something super important: time. Time is your greatest asset. It's more valuable than money, more powerful than skills. Once it's gone, you can never get it back. So, let's learn how to use it wisely. Chapter 1: Why Time is Your Greatest Asset. Time is the most precious thing you have. It is your greatest asset because it is limited. Think about it. Every person in the world has the same 24 hours in a day. Whether you are rich or poor, young or old, time treats everyone equally. But the way you use your time can make all the difference in your life. Imagine this. If someone gave you $24 every day and told you to spend it wisely because you wouldn't get it back, what would you do? You would probably spend it carefully, right? Time works the same way. Every day you are given 24 hours, and once the day ends, those hours are gone forever. You cannot go back and get them. That's why time is so important. Many people don't realize how valuable time is until it's too late. For example, you might have heard someone say, "I wish I had spent more time with my family," or "I wish I had worked harder in school." These people are looking back and realizing they cannot change the past. This is why it's so important to use your time wisely now. The choices you make today will shape your future. Unlike money, you cannot save time for later. If you don't use your time today, it's lost forever. This makes time even more valuable than money. For example, if you lose money, you can earn it back by working harder. But if you lose time, you can never get it back. You can't rewind the clock or relive a day. Time is also connected to your goals and dreams. If you want to succeed, you need to use your time to work toward your goals. For example, if you want to learn English, you need to spend time practicing every day. If you want to get a better job, you need to spend time improving your skills. The more time you invest in things that help you grow, the closer you will get to achieving your dreams. Think about this. Successful people don't have more time than you do. They just use their time differently. They focus on what's important, avoid wasting time, and stay consistent. This is what helps them achieve great things. You can do the same by being mindful of how you spend your time. Time is a gift, and it's the only thing you can't buy more of. That's why it's so important to treat it like gold. Every second, every minute, and every hour is an opportunity to grow, learn, and create something meaningful. Don't take it for granted. Use your time wisely, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. Chapter 2: Common Ways We Waste Time. Time is precious, but many of us don't realize how much of it we waste every day. Sometimes we don't even notice it until the day is over, and we feel like we haven't done anything important. Wasting time is a common problem, but the good news is that we can learn to stop it. First, let's understand how we waste time so we can make changes. One way people waste time is by spending too much of it on their phones. Social media apps, videos, and games can take hours of your day without you realizing it. You might think, "I'll just check my phone for 5 minutes," but those 5 minutes turn into 30, then an hour. Before you know it, you've spent a big part of your day scrolling through posts or watching videos that don't really help you. It feels fun in the moment, but later, you might feel guilty for not using your time better. Another common way people waste time is by procrastinating. Procrastination is when you delay doing something that you know is important. For example, imagine you have homework or work to finish, but you keep saying, "I'll do it later," or "I'll start tomorrow." Soon, the deadline comes and you feel stressed because you waited too long. Procrastination wastes your time and makes life harder for you. Sometimes we waste time by focusing on things that don't really matter. For example, Spending too much time gossiping or arguing with people can steal hours from your day. Watching too much TV or playing video games for long periods can also take away time that you could use for something more meaningful. It's okay to relax and have fun, but doing these things for too long can stop you from reaching your goals. Another way we waste time is by not planning our day. If you don't have a plan, you might spend hours wondering what to do next or jumping from one thing to another without finishing anything. This makes you feel unproductive and frustrated. A lack of focus can waste a lot of time and energy. Sometimes we waste time because we are afraid of failure. We avoid trying new things or taking on challenges because we think we might fail. But this fear only holds us back and keeps us from making progress. Instead of moving forward, we stay in the same place, wasting valuable time that could be used to learn and grow. It's important to understand that everyone wastes time in some way, and that's okay. We are not perfect, and life is not about being busy all the time. The goal is to recognize when and how we waste time so we can make better choices. When we understand the ways we waste time, we can start to change our habits and use our time for things that truly matter. This is the first step toward living a more productive and meaningful life. Chapter 3: How to Use Time Wisely. Now that we understand how valuable time is and how we often waste it, let's focus on how to use it wisely. Using your time well doesn't mean you have to be busy every second of the day. It's about making smart choices and focusing on what matters most to you. When you use your time wisely, you feel more in control of your life and closer to your goals. The first step to using time wisely is planning your day. If you wake up without a plan, you might spend your time deciding what to do instead of getting things done. A simple to-do list can make a big difference. Write down the most important things you need to do that day. Start with tasks that are urgent or important. For example, if you have homework, a job interview, or an important deadline, make those your top priorities. When you have a plan, it's easier to stay focused and avoid wasting time. Another way to use time wisely is by avoiding distractions. Distractions are everywhere, especially in today's world. Your phone, TV, or even other people can take your attention away from what you need to do. To stay focused, create an environment where you can work without interruptions. For example, turn off your phone or put it in another room while you're studying or working. This helps you concentrate and finish your tasks faster. It's also important to set goals for yourself. Goals give you direction and a reason to use your time wisely. For example, if you want to learn English, make a goal to study for 30 minutes every day. If you want to improve your health, set a goal to exercise regularly or cook healthy meals. Goals help you focus on what's important and motivate you to keep going, even when it feels hard. Using your time wisely doesn't mean you should work all the time. Rest and relaxation are also important. When you take breaks, you recharge your energy and feel more ready to tackle your tasks. For example, after studying for an hour, take a 10-minute break to stretch or walk around. Breaks are not a waste of time. They are an important part of staying healthy and productive. It's also helpful to say no to things that don't align with your goals. Sometimes, people or activities can take up your time without giving you anything in return. For example, if a friend invites you to watch a long movie but you have an important task to finish, it's okay to say no. By protecting your time, you can focus on what truly matters to you. Finally, remember to enjoy the process. Life is not just about completing tasks and achieving goals. It's also about making memories, learning, and growing. Spend time with your loved ones, explore new hobbies, and celebrate your progress. When you use your time wisely, you create a life that is both productive and meaningful. Using time wisely takes practice, but it's worth it. Every day is a new chance to make better choices and move closer to the life you want. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your life changes for the better. Time is your greatest gift. Use it to create something amazing. Time is your greatest asset, so don't waste it. Every second is an opportunity to grow, learn, and live a meaningful life. Thank you for listening. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend. And remember, your time is precious. Use it wisely. See you next time.